Hey everyone, today I want to talk about Ambra. She's a medium-range support who can also be built for damage. Her passive is Flame Shield, which, when Ambra falls below 20% health, an Overshield activates. Her primary attack is Staff of Radiance, which drains health from enemies. Her secondary attack is a melee strike. It will deal bonus damage based on how much heat you have. Attacking and using skills generates heat. Her first skill is Sunspot, which creates an orb of light that does damage in an area over time and also heals allies. Her second skill is Solar Wind, which damages enemies in front of Ambra over a short time. Her ultimate is Extinction Event, which calls down a meteor to a target location. When it lands, it deals damage and leaves an area of fire on the ground that does damage over time. For a good beginning helix build, I would start with Illumination, which will reveal enemies and do damage over time when you use Solar Wind. Then Solar Burst, which will cause sunspots to deal damage to enemies when they contact them. Next, I'd get Blood Drive to increase the amount of healing Ambra's primary attack does. Radiant Gale is next, which will cause Solar Wind to continuously push enemies backwards. Fifth, I'd get Cauterize to gain increased movement speed when your passive goes off. Then I'd get Solar Storm to decrease Solar Wind's cooldown. Next, I like Radiant Spear, which causes Ambra's secondary attack to use all the accumulated heat at once. 8 is Bask in the Light to decrease Sunspot's cooldown time. Then I like Sweltering Wind to increase Solar Wind's damage. And lastly, I get Impact Crater, which causes your ultimate to stun enemies. For items, I like to bring extra health, attack damage, cooldown reduction, and if you can, extra HP regen. Battle on, my friends!